Hey RATBAGGERS, it's Jade today with an announcement about Towers of Aghasba, a game I'm very much looking forward to for a number of years, has now got its full release date. Scheduled for November this year, it's now just been revealed it's coming out on the 19th and it's coming to PlayStation 5 and Steam Early Access. You are going to be seeing a lot of this game on here, Jade PG Crafted, rather than my main channel. I do think this kind of fits in with a lot of the other games I've covered like Grounded, Small Land and more. Anyhow, back to this one, super excited. The release date 19th of November. It's got a price point as well, $29.99. You haven't seen much of this here on this channel, but I have covered it for over 5 years, its development on my main, for the initial concept reveal to the issues and problems it had trying to maybe get investors, before finally now revealing itself as a fully fledged early access title. What is it? It is kind of a curious mix of a settlement builder with survival crafting, mixing in elements of Breath of the Wild with Viva Pinata. Maybe with a little bit of weird Studio Ghibli thrown into the mix in terms of the art style. It is a 1 to 4 co-op player game. Although you never know if they'll have dedicated servers in the future, or on PC you may be able to have more. And effectively you've got to start out a new settlement, building up your base, your village, and getting resources to hopefully turn a corrupted land into something more green and pleasant, and encouraging new wildlife and new creatures to return to the land, and hopefully you can take advantage by riding them as mounts or maybe getting resources from them. But don't fear not, it's not a simple cozy game. There will be some dangers, the elements of the corruption, there's dark forces that you may have to fight against periodically as you explore or defend your settlement against. With its early access launch, really a first for PlayStation, I haven't done too many of these other than maybe Ark over the last few years. It is offering 3 types of unique ecosystems to restore and grow, 3 types of towns to construct, 40 plus creatures to unlock with early access, 120 plants to grow and harvest, 150 decoration recipes. So if you're a base builder out there, you may not necessarily be able to build a giant massive cathedral yourself, but you can certainly go ahead and decorate the settlement and town and maybe plan exactly where buildings might go. This new 7-minute gameplay trailer really encapsulates and shows so much of it off, and I'm really pleased to see they're showing so much as well, as it's been a while other than just a few trailers here and there. You will be hunting other creatures potentially for their resources as well. Again, it's not just this cozy game, even though it looks very much like it or sounds like it, and has reminded me in the past of games like Monster Hunter 2. So all them comparisons aside, the game does look like it has its own actual spirit, voice, and definitely looks. There's going to be 6 different types of biomes to explore with early access launch, and within them 3 settlements or 3 ecosystems, you will have 3 settlements you can develop. The blurb from the Steam page also says it will be pretty vast land you explore, with relics and ruins to go and discover ancient technology. So yeah, I'm really excited for this one. After maining a lot of games like Grounded and then diverting into things like Small Land, Lego Fortnite and of course Power World, I feel like this game is the next evolution for my channel. It is a shame it's not coming to Xbox. It does look like it's either a full-blown exclusive for PlayStation and PC, or at least a timed exclusive, and you can imagine it might be a year or 2. The UI and the way that you're constructing stuff does look really nice and clean, fairly simple as well. We've got mini-maps, as you saw there, from placing down certain buildings that hopefully promote and encourage different types of creatures or just help you survive. The early access period is scheduled to be 12 months to 18 months. You will be joining in on each other's sessions, so it won't be a dedicated server affair just yet. There will be some narrative and story that concludes the current questline for now, but of course things may change as it goes through early access progress. The full game will have more biomes. It's going to have a lot more polish and more systems as well as features and content. And as kind of said already, they are going to plan to increase the maximum player count as they progress through early access. They'll obviously plan to release updates as they go through early access, and they have got a roadmap in the works too. And honestly, I'm really excited for this one. Like I said, I covered it years ago on my main channel, doing a showcase video, one of the first to really talk and see what this game was about. And then they just went dark. They obviously were a tiny little team of only about 4 to maybe 8 people, I think, something like that. And they needed investment to basically make the game an actual reality from just a tech demo. They did go through big periods of silence through that period, but they did manage to secure what they needed. And obviously we're here now. And again, what I love is the fact it's not just too cozy. I am not really that into cozy games like that. I need something, some sort of danger, some sort of element to keep me a bit more interested. It's facing off against these dark creatures. You can see they're pretty menacing, as well as really weird, some of them, and large too. Definitely give me Monster Hunter style vibes, or even Shadow of Colossus. Hopefully it all plans and manages out to be something really good. The combat does look pretty okay. I wouldn't say it's like Dark Souls style level, although there's a lot of running around here and not actually engaging. But hopefully there is going to be a parry system and stuff like that. Definitely a dodge ability, and using range seems to be something pretty important. I do like the look of the melee weapons as well. They're not just the bog standard swords. And there at least appears to be some different style attacks that you can do with your weapons. And given that you can climb so many of the larger creatures, I'm hoping that'll be the same with some of these larger dark enemies. And then revealing the light and just showing the decorative items that you can maybe plot around your settlement. It does look really interesting with a blueprint system, just really simple, nice and easy. Hopefully these give kind of buffs or just some benefits as well as just being purely decorative. I'm not too sure there's any other game that has the same sort of look as this. Tales of Aghasba has really got its own unique style. Absolutely love the filters and the way that the biomes look really different from each other, and I'm really interested in transforming a barren desert land into something a bit more lush. The devs previously worked on games like Hawken, a mech series game, so very different, and I'm hoping that also the mounts and stuff will really give us different uses rather than just fast travelling around. The main one being shown off here is some sort of donkey style, but there is also going to be a pre-order bonus. So you will be able to pre-order the game right now. In fact, you should be able to find the pre-order page on PlayStation and certainly on Steam. If you're on Steam, the pre-order bonuses, they will basically be available for about a month after its early access release. So as long as you buy it within that window, you'll gain access to the stuff. I will show it off at the end of this trailer exactly what you get, but it's basic decorations and a new style mount. And yeah, very excited, very hyped for this. I'm going to do my absolute best to try and get hold of an early copy, so I'm good to go the minute it's live for everyone on the 19th of November. Still no definitive time, but as you would expect, it's probably either going to be midnight that day or when the store refreshes in the morning. No crossplay enabled just yet. It does look like they want to add that maybe in the future, judging by some of their queries on Discord. And if you want more info, then absolutely come and join the official Discord. I'll leave a link to that, and my Discord as well, which I've revamped recently, giving everyone more info about their favourite and big next survival games. So here's the screenshot of the pre-order items. Like I said, a new style of donkey skin. So maybe these are going to be the mounts that we'll only have for early access at least. New masks and 5 special decorations if you pre-order now. And yeah, as you can see, as long as you order it by the 19th of December, you will gain access to this. So you can still see if the game's actually good when it launches before committing. So what do you guys think? Is this a game that you could get behind? I'm definitely going to be doing a lot more deeper dives into the trailers and the footage shown, as well as any QA answers we've got from their Discord. So 100%, if you want to hear and see guides, gameplay about Tales of Aghasba when it launches, make sure you subscribe, make sure you got the notification bell dinged, and I'll see you right back with more info very soon.